Now the On Your Side forecast with Steve Liebenthal.
Well, we had a pretty decent weekend here in southern Idaho. Yesterday, temperatures were right where we expect them to be this time of year here in southwestern Idaho. 64 was our high in Boise yesterday, and that is the normal or average for the day. Things a little bit different today with cooler temperatures thanks to a cold front that came through early this morning, and our winds really picking up this afternoon. The temperature in Boise right now is 55 degrees, 54 right now in Mountain Home, pretty much 50s across the valley, 40s and even 30s in mountain locations because of the cold air that dropped in from the north after that cold front came through, and the winds really picking up this afternoon as well. We're kind of stuck between an area of high pressure and an area of low pressure. Anytime that happens, the winds pick up, and that's exactly what happened today. Our temperatures this morning relatively close to average, not all that bad. 39 was the morning low in Boise, 38 in Mountain Home. It's a little chilly up in the mountains, 24 the low in Stanley, and 27 in McCall. Temperatures will be much colder early tomorrow morning because our winds are going to lighten up. We have very dry conditions and clear skies. All of that will allow those temperatures to drop to down below freezing overnight tonight. So if you're one of those who has been trying to decide when to plant that garden and decided to wait until maybe a different weekend from this last weekend, that's probably a good choice because those temperatures are really going to get cold, well below freezing overnight tonight, down into the 20s in most, if not all, valley locations. And as I said, we're kind of stuck between two features in the atmosphere. One, a trough of low pressure that's off to the east of us, and the other, this ridge of high pressure that's building over the Pacific Ocean. And anytime we get in between two features like this, we get a strong pressure gradient, and that causes those winds to really pick up, and that's why we had so much wind today. The good news is that area of low pressure is going to continue to move to the east, and this ridge is really going to start to build in over the next 24 to 48 hours. That will lighten our winds up, provide us with plenty of sunshine, and eventually as that ridge comes closer, our temperatures will be on the rise and we'll go to temperatures that are above average as opposed to the below average temperatures that we have right now. So as that high comes in, we'll get that warm air coming out of the desert southwest, and that will warm things up for us. We'll have much less wind as soon as tomorrow as that area of low pressure continues to trek toward the east, and later this week that warm air will actually warm our temperatures into the 70s for at least a couple of days. So a pretty nice change for us coming up toward the middle and later part of the week. But tomorrow will be another relatively cool day with afternoon highs in the mid-50s after morning lows that will drop down into the 20s. So yeah, well below freezing. We will see plenty of sunshine, and winds will be calm, only up to around 5 to 10 miles per hour. A chilly start to the day in the west central mountains, down into the 20s, partly cloudy skies. Winds will be light with afternoon highs mostly in the 40s, low 50s in those lower elevations. East central mountains, also a chilly start to the day, down to 12 degrees in Stanley. Afternoon highs still below average, right around 50 degrees. Winds will be light, and you will see plenty of sunshine. Down in the Magic Valley, also plenty of sunshine. A few clouds coming and going, but just those high clouds. Morning lows will be on the chilly side in the 20s, and afternoon highs also below average in the low to middle 50s. My extended on your side forecast shows those changes I was talking about, and it's going to be nice, especially toward the end of the week. After tomorrow, we'll start to warm things up. 64 on Wednesday is an average high for this time of year. On Thursday, we continue the warming trend up to 68 degrees, and on both Friday and Saturday, we're expecting to hit the low 70s, and I put in pretty much every word I could that describes the weather, which is going to be pleasant, beautiful, splendid, nice.
And no breezies.
No wind. Yeah, we're going to get the wind out of here for a little while. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, thanks, Steve.